Alrighty. Well, here we are. I'll be honest, I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to be here this evening either. But I'm stressed. I need a stream. So here we are. Yes, this is necessary. No, I will not be going for all 4 hours that I would regularly go on a Wednesday night, considering I started almost 2 hours late. Hold on. Still don't remember the controls very well, but Judge Dredd, Kasha, Albert, Guardmaiden Lillipup has an item. A repel. Good, we very much believe in the use of repels here. No, we really do not. Let's see. So there are still Pokemon that I haven't caught on Route 2. There are still Pokemon that I have not caught in the Dream Yard. So we'll at least start out by trying to catch some of them. Like I said, if I absolutely have to, Did I catch Pulling already? I don't remember. Yes, okay. If I absolutely have to come back later, it really is not the end of the world. Oops, I did not actually mean to run, but I'm a little scatterbrained tonight. Oh well. Nobody's here anyway, so I'm literally just streaming into the void because such is life. Alright. Let's just pop into the Dream Yard. The Pokemon here are higher level, I think, so... The bike is difficult to... You know what? Off the bike. Run. And Bianca's still hanging out here. I don't actually remember if I have to go back to Fennel's house. I don't... Well, I guess if Bianca's still here, I haven't gone back to Fennel's house. Clefairy, did I catch? Yes, I did. Also, I don't know why I'm training up Judge Dredd. I think out of all of the Pokemon that I currently have on my team, Dredd is the least likely that I'm planning on using. Yeah, go to sleep, Dredd. Nobody needs you anyway. Albert? Albert had a very rough time last time, but Clefairy is not a bug or a fire or a flying type or a poison type, so we'll see. Metronome. Excellent. That's wonderful. That's a strong move, although that didn't do much. Let's try Hidden Power. That did not do much, but I'm stuck doing that, I suppose. That's fine. I got 15 of them. That should be more than enough to KO this thing. Unless it gets, I don't know, recover. But anyway, neither Albert nor Judge Dredd have fighting-type hidden powers, because don't forget, there is no fairy type in Gen 5, so the fairy would be normal type. I believe we determined that Guard Maiden's hidden power is ground type last time, which is interesting. Use an item, assuming that I even have an awakening. Medicine. I do not. I have a full heal and a super potion. Regular potion or two will work on Albert. That's fine. Yeah, the regular potion's fine. We'll switch Albert to the front. Ooh, Lillipup has another item. This is why I love pickup. Jigglypuff I think I also caught, yeah. So that's fine. Albert, I believe, evolves at level 16, which is going to be highly necessary. Just for the higher stats. Oh god, no. Thank goodness, yes. No hitting with Sing. I already have one Pokemon asleep. And I don't want to... Well, I said it and I jinxed it. Even though this is Jigglypuff, both are Pokemon what start with J. Also, I should point out, I think just as a general comment, well, that's going to do, like, nothing, but it will heal you up a bit. I have not yet actually looked into where I can get Victini. Obviously, it's been a little hectic since the last time I streamed this game, what with my grandmother passing away. On a related note, I am going to be going to New Jersey on Sunday, so no stream on Sunday, and probably, almost definitely no stream on Monday either, because I'll be going to New Jersey for my grandmother's funeral on Monday. It's just a very long, ridiculous story, but we're not getting into that here. Just other than the fact that it's going to impact my weekend streams and my... Which, you know, again, obviously real life always comes first. Which is why I was late on Monday and why I was even later today. But, like I said, I do need this, even if nobody is here, even if nobody shows up in VC. And, you know, again, I told Dawning and Ellison that I'm here and would appreciate some company, but even if nobody shows up in chat, even if nobody shows up at all, I still need to do this because I just... The last-minute or relatively last-minute nature of my trip to New Jersey, because as of Monday, this was not going to happen. Heck, as of yesterday, this was not going to happen. So this kind of tells you just how chaotic the situation has been. Yes, Joe, as of last week, I started this game, and PokeDelta convinced... What is it with all these Pokemon putting my Pokemon to sleep? as of last week, I started playing Blaze Black. I do, in fact, play fan games. It's just I can't do that on the Bulbagarden channel for obvious reasons. Judge Dredd can switch in. As for how it's going, Joe, like I was saying, I'm going to be heading out to New Jersey on Sunday and, you know, hanging around for my grandmother's funeral on Monday, so that's going to be fun. And I say that sarcastically. And down goes money, which is not worth splitting the XP over. Back to the Pokemon Center I go. I mean, I guess it does. I think I said this already, but I think it does fit that all the Pokemon in the Dream Yard try to make my Pokemon fall asleep. Oh well. Let's see here. Yeah, no, quite obviously, Joe, playing fan games is not something I can discuss on the Bulbagarden channel. I have discussed it before at various points on this channel, though, you know, it doesn't come up incredibly often, but... I mean, she technically does feel better, because she's not in multiple organ failure or anything like that. But yeah, no, look, I get it, Joe. Brain don't process things good sometimes. It's not your fault. Alright, we're switching out before this actually puts Albert to sleep. But yeah, no, seriously, don't feel bad, man. Brain no work properly sometimes, we all have it. As I say, shit happens. I should have used Hidden Power. Well, okay, I think I'll get a chance to use Hidden Power. Because I want to test out, like, again, I know what type Hidden Power Guard Maiden has. It's ground. Alright, so it's not super effective. It has nothing, you know, no interaction with normal, no interaction with psychic for both Albert and Judge Dredd. So it's not fighting, it's not dark, it's not ghost, it's not bug. It's not psychic. And those are all the ones that... Aha! Not two! I still haven't caught one of these! Hidden Power! Ooh. Okay, that was a critical. I was gonna say, was that super effective? Because that would have been super effective on the flying part, not the psychic part. Alright, let's chuck a Pokeball. I've got 26 Pokeballs left. This will be the 26th Pokemon that I caught, if I catch it. Darn you, Natu! Okay, it's not teleporting. I don't want it to get away, so we'll use the Great Ball. No, I don't want it to OHKO. I haven't caught... Well, okay, now I do, because I've caught it, but I didn't want it to OHKO before I caught it. Oh yeah, I still also haven't gotten the national decks yet, which again, I know there's a way to do it, so I haven't figured out, or I haven't reread the stuff on Victini, I haven't figured out how to get the national decks early yet, but again, I hope y'all forgive me because, you know, again, it's been a really chaotic week, and obviously last Sunday when I was going to potentially look into this, I was a bit busy when I wasn't streaming on Bulba Garden, but again, the streams are helpful. They really are. You can keep doing that. You'll Vine Whip me, I'll Vine Whip you. Although, I don't know, like, if you copied Hidden Power, you probably wouldn't copy my typing. Metronome. Well, that's less than fortunate. It's not like Spinda's stats are back. Well, okay, I forget. This is Blaze Black, so... Ooh, well, that kind of sucks. You know what? Let's use a Great Ball there, too. Because Albert's close to getting KO'd. And that's 27 caught. Making progress. I might actually want to progress the story a bit at some point today, but... this kind of works. I mean, I also do need to level up my team quite a bit, as is relatively apparent by the fact that they are getting torn to shreds by wild Pokemon. Hey, it's another Ralts! I has one of those. This one has Synchronize. Hidden Power Ground is technically something that won't be resisted. Double Team's annoying now. Yeah, no, I never actually want to play the game. Story progress, what the heck is that? Story progress is not permitted. Alright, good. We didn't miss despite the double team. Good job, guard me. Level 14 for you. Hooray! Ah, Muna. Caught that already. I actually don't remember. Maybe Spinda and Natu were the last ones that I hadn't caught? I do not remember. That's not doing it. I mean, Muna is bulky, so not entirely surprised. It's not like a Growl is gonna fix it. I mean, Defense Curl isn't gonna help it, mind you, but... oof. Yeah, that does a heck of a lot, considering that it's resisted. And 2 levels low. I mean, it is also a stab. Well, here's the yawn. That's fantastic. And Guard Maiden is now asleep. Switch into Judge Dredd. Luna's really not splitting the XP for, but whatever. There's a Psybeam, which would have KO'd. darn near KO'd Judge Dredd. Jeez. This Muna is out for blood. Alright, let's actually go back to Fennel's house and progress the story a bit. Maybe catch some more Pokemon. I don't know. I also need to come up with rewards for this series. Because this, first of all, this series is going to go on for a while. Because it's a catch-em-all run, but... whatever, such is life. Let's, no, it's Fennel's house that I've got to go to, so... Listen. Okay. The Sea Gear is absolutely useless here. But I'll get it anyway. No. Yes. At least it does something slightly more interesting with my bottom screen. No. No, go away. And I'm pretty sure this is a useless item. Because there is no Wi-Fi. There probably was no way to write this out of the game, mind you. But it still kind of annoys me that it's there when I can't do anything with it. Alright. So now I should be able to move on, but before I do that, where is... It's this way that I gotta go, yeah. There we go, the balm mushroom from over here. That I remember because that's in the base game. That's a good item. Alright, let me see. There's a double battle coming up, so I want to make sure... Like, Kasha's good, but, like, Kasha also is over-leveled. So Guard Maiden and Albert, I think, are going to be the two. Judge Dredd, I don't know. Like, okay, maybe I'll use Simipour, maybe not. It would be kind of a funny thing to do after how much I disparaged Simisear in my Fire Red, or in my Fire-type playthrough of Pokemon Black. I believe this is the daycare, yes. Breeding is still a thing in this game, although I do not believe it is possible to Masada method anything. This is still back when it's daycares, not nurseries, so your Pokemon do level up, and I stepped one step too far, but that's fine. I remember that the trainers are just so much more difficult in this game. Good God for Pokemon. What is this nonsense? Level 14! Super luck. Okay, okay. Confusion. The Orb of Confusion! Well, there's the critical. That's nice. Oh, ow. I'll try Hidden Power. See if it's... Wait, no, Togepi is pure normal type. What am I thinking? I already know that that's not... Yeah. I'm an idiot. I knew fairy type wasn't in this game. I said that earlier. Oh well. Not to. Was it? It was Snipe. Oh, wait. You've got the ground type. I've already determined that. Okay. I am an idiot. It's Judge Dredd and Snivies that I'm looking for typing on. What kind of doofus? I don't know. Acrobatics! Not two is faster. This is not good. Nightshade also really sucks this early. Well, it switched to, but it's gonna KO anyway, yeah. Albert, my boy! Try Hidden Power. I think it was yours that I used against a flying type earlier and it didn't do anything good. And this is only her second Pokemon. She's still got 2 more. Well, not gonna mess around with the Hidden Power because I know it's not effective against that. I mean, I've got Staravia at this point. I've got Staravia up my sleeve just in case, but we'll see how far that'll get me. Yeah, that was inevitable. Oh, come on, you don't have super luck. Alright. No, I don't want Guard Maiden to faint. Let's have Kasha out. Clean this up, Kasha. We've got this. Intimidate's not gonna do anything, but it doesn't matter. There we go. There we go. And Rawls. Well, getting intimidated by my own intimidation, traced by Rawls. That's still fine. Rawls' defense is weak, so still should, yeah. Yep. I mean, that was a 4-on-4 fight. That was a 4-on-4 fight. Does this place heal me up? Yes, it does. I thought I remembered that. Good, thank you. Uh-huh. Perspective, everything changes. Alright, so that's the teacher taking care of this playground, or this sandbox has an item in it. I'm sure of it. Pretty sure it does. I think it did in the original Black and White. It's a Great Ball or something, right? Take this Hyper Beam! I wouldn't doubt if you've got something that can use Hyper Beam this time, Tully. Mudkip. Mold Breaker Mudkip. Well, hooray for that. I'm just gonna switch over to Albert. We've got 3 Pokemon. I'm guessing I know what they are. And Yawn can't miss. This sucks. Everything putting me to sleep today. And lowering my accuracy. Fine. Water the plant. It's okay, don't worry about it. There we go. Excellent. Albert hit level 16, which I believe is evolution level. Leaf Tornado, yes! It's not the greatest move, but I'll take it over Leer. Oh, hey, you don't have just the Hoenn starters. It seems like you have water Pokemon that eventually, potentially evolve into water grounds. Because Mudkip does, Shellos does. Well, this is actually a good battle for Albert for once. Hooray for Albert! Yeah, well, okay, Psyduck doesn't evolve into a water ground type, but it is in fact a water type. And one shot with the Leaf Tornado. Excellent. Almost level 17. But this should be... No! When does Snivy evolve? When does Snivy evolve? I'm curious. I thought it was level 16. Is it level 18? I don't know. But okay, if the theme sticks, that one's got the water type. Does this one have grass types? Like a Trico and a couple of other grass types, and the other one's got fire? No. Okay. Bunch of water types here. Well, okay, I was gonna say I will take it. I didn't put Albert in front, because I wouldn't have thought that would have been a smart move. I would have thought this would have had the grass types. I mean, Guard Maiden needs levels, too. She's the lowest level of the team. That's actually gonna probably stay on the team. So this isn't bad. Like, Ralts can be difficult to raise. There's Psybeam. That'll make life a heck of a lot easier. Get rid of confusion for the better move. There's Oshawott. I still don't know. I know it's possible. I just don't know where to get Unova starters in this game that are not the one that I started with. I suppose I could check the decks, but I don't know if they actually bothered to update that. Well, let's take a look-see. Area unknown. Okay. Yeah. I mean, okay, strictly speaking, maybe it's still area unknown technically, but... Wait, did Lillipup have an item? I didn't check. Alright. You want to play with me, huh? Well, that's fine. I may not want to play with you, but let's see what you got, Wendy. Totem, yes! Water type still. So I wonder, like, it's starters of the water. I wonder if this changes depending on what Pokemon you selected. But I honestly do not know. Just like I don't know why I went to Vine Whip first. Probably just force of habit because I forget that I have Leaf Tornado. Yeah, all 5 starters are here. And I guess the one that doesn't have 2 starters is the one that has 3 Pokemon. Also, Leaf Tornado, I guess, is not very accurate, so that's probably why I prefer Vine Whip. The Vine Whip... Yeah, that's twice in a row, and it doesn't even have any accuracy modifiers on it. Ridiculous. Well, screw that noise. My attack is up. Gonna use Vine Whip now. Alright, still don't know what type this hidden power is. Let's see how it interacts with water. Neutral. Okay, so I'm really not finding out good information. And here it is, Snivy's evolution. Hooray! So it was level 17. Huh, that's odd, literally. But hey, that counts as 28 caught, because that is an evolution. Forget Twister, or forget... 50 power, so that's actually useful. Tackle. Because in this game, I think, is Servine already a dragon type? This I do not know. Let's check. But I know Superior becomes dragon type. Nope, just pure grass still. Still, dragon at least does super effective against some things, namely dragon, but there's no fairy in this generation, so is useful. But alright, with Snivy evolving, or with Albert evolving to Servine, that does help out immensely. Also, I should look to switch Albert for Judge Dredd. And I keep forgetting to check. Although Pup has no items. Here is a double battle. 1 + 1 = fish. No, wait, it's 2 + 2 that equals fish. I'm sorry, I forgot my basic mathematics. Nidorans! Wasn't that fun? I have a psychic type, so that's nice. I don't remember if I used the poison type. I don't think I did. It's neutral on poison, so that's nice. Nidoran's gone. Poison Sting will not be super effective. You are thinking of a future generation. And Guard Meeting gets both KOs. Judge Dredd might as well not have even been there. Such is life with these lousy monkeys. There really was no good time for you to use a potion. I didn't even read that. Oh god, it's you. I forgot about this. I should have remembered this. Hello, MCH. Glad your birthday was fun, and yes, I remember that you were on your trip now. Okay. That intimidate... Wait, it doesn't have intimidate? Okay. I was gonna say water pulse is always 100% accurate, but no, that's a Legends Arceus thing only. The confusion is good because maybe it'll hit itself. No, it's just going for the double teams, and I've got nothing that's a guaranteed hit. Let's see if we can nuke this from orbit with acrobatics, maybe. Ow. That critical was not necessary. What, does this thing have super luck as a hidden ability? Well, it's stamped out of it, and there goes more with the more double teams. I might have to have a loss counter on here. That is such an annoying strategy. There we go. Confuse it again. Or do that. That's... Oh, right! Right! You've got... Torrent. And there's... Grass Monkey. Well, I tell you what, you colossal asshole. I got one of these things, too. Mine better. Dish it. Take that, Chipotle. Roggen. Alright. I'd love to have Judge Dredd, but I've at least got Albert. Hey, 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 it's Dragon Albert. Well, not Dragon yet. Again with the accuracy. Man, you are such a noob, Charon. Take this. You've got Sturdy, but that's fine. Well, okay, that might not be fine, because of your lousy accuracy. Oh, wait, my accuracy is going up. Ha ha ha, you fail! Alright, so I have not gotten a super effective out of that yet. Let's try it on fire. Bad idea, but this is neutral on so many things. Yeah, I've got no idea. Not a clue. Alright, let's switch out. I wanted to see if it was super effective or any kind of interaction with fire with that in, but no, apparently not. Unfortunately, that is going to help you, you little piggy. But it's fine. Oh god, it's not fine. Oh god, it's really not fine. With 2 flame charges, that thing's gonna outspeed a lot. And those defense curls are not great for me either. This is painful. Get in one more hit, Kasha. And, oh, it's defend. It was stupid! It was stupid! Yes, it was stupid! Whew. Thank Arceus. Because you're stupid! No, seriously, I feel like if he had taken out Kasha, there would not have been much that I could have done. Anyway. I guess we're going to go help Girl get Pokemon. But before that, not healed up team means go heal up team. Healing right here, no excuses. There is some grass over here, though, that we can go poke around in. See if I can't find another Pokemon. Obviously, I can't go that way, but... What do we got here? Something I haven't caught yet, for sure. Hey, it's a Shellis. I don't remember if I tried your hidden power against water types. No, but no interaction. What the hell? Like, what type are these hidden powers? I was able to figure out Ralts is pretty easy. Well, let's use water. Oh, God, Stormwind, of course. I should have remembered that it had that. Honestly, that does make it far better. Water. Oh, what did I just do? So obviously that means this hidden power isn't water type. Alright, use a regular old Pokeball. This is fine. Hooray! 29. Squishy! Is very squishy. But yeah, no, Shellos is, I believe, clearly a superior water type to Monkey. But then again, there are very few Pokemon that aren't superior to Monkey. What else we got? Oh, hey, Phanpy. It's definitely new. Okay, so hidden power's not electric, but I knew that because it didn't interact with water. It doesn't interact with anything! It's not interacting with anything! Seriously, it's not doing nothing! Alright, one more hidden power shouldn't KO it, because it seems like your hidden power is weak. Yeah. Oh, flail, there goes Monkey. Oh well. wasn't going to get XP from this anyway, because this isn't Kalos or beyond. What the? Why, Fanpy? Don't be a pain, little fellafant. There we go. Pokemon number 30 obtained. We're making progress. Also, I did confirm that it was 649 Pokemon available as of this game, so it is 649 that I have to obtain. I'd put out of 649, but like that's kind of an implicit thing at this point. I don't know, maybe when it's an actual stream night, I can have y'all vote as to whether you want to see the count as a standalone number, or if you want to see it as a fraction out of 649. I don't anticipate, like, I'm actually surprised I had 2 people show up in chat. Huh, it's Taylor. I think I already tried Hidden Power with Flying, I had no interaction. So let's try Water Pulse. Monkey not strong enough to take out anything. Monkey should be nicknamed Raditz because his weak is Raditz. And Raditz was in fact a monkey. Woohoo! Number 31. Getting close to 5% complete. Oops, did not mean to do that. Where's the backspace? There we go. Yeah, some kids' Pokemon is whatever, but I don't care. There's stuff to catch. Ooh. Well, no, I already have Hoojima Whatchamajigets. Hoojima-Jigets. I already have a Snivy. Oh, so okay, it's super effective, and that's gonna be unfortunate. So it's either Bug, Poison, or Flying. It wasn't super effective against Psychics, or bad against Flying, so it's not Bug. But it could be either Poison or Flying. If it's Flying, it's redundant with Acrobatics. 32. The water weed Pokemon. I'm trying to think about any other interactions that it had that could weed out Poison or... I don't think there have been any yet. I mean, obviously, if it's poison, that's not great. Hello, lady. No, I will not show you a thing. Go away, or I will taunt you a second time. Oh god! 6! Babies. Ah, god, competently leveled babies. I mean, okay, they're still relatively weak, hopefully. Yeah. Charm's not gonna do nothing if I keep using Water Pulse. So I think we're okay. And there's Pichu, again, baby. It might have an electric move. That does not seem like an electric move, so I think it was fine to leave Judge Dredd in. There we go. And there's level 16. Lick. Lick! This late on? No! Also, I love how I actually have Bone Claws on this thing and didn't even think about using it against Staravia to deal with the accuracy losses. Sometimes I don't think properly, or I don't think too good. Man, I am getting very lucky with that Water Pulse confusion. Also, I must be speed-tied with this Ellie kid. That's gonna hurt. Oh wait, it's an Ellie kid. Ah, it took itself out. And here's a Smoochum, which might have dry skin. It did not. But I suppose against something like that well, I think I've been charmed. It didn't seem to matter. Magby! Yeah, you're a prime candidate for a Water Pulse to the face. Wow! Wow, the monkeys are awful. Couldn't even one-shot a Magby 4 levels lower than it with a super effective move. Like, Water Pulse is not a weak move. Water Pulse is 60 base power. That's ridiculous. But thank goodness you're avoiding all those sings, because it's just so annoying. Okay, an Oranberry. About time someone gives me those. What do we got? Ooh, Shinx. This is a new one. I like Shinx. Shinx good. And a chance to see if this is flying or poison. It's flying, which means it's worthless with acrobatics hanging around. See, acrobatics do more in his same type. Man, I might get away with Might get away with having a very weakened water type out in front of an electric type. Hey, critical catch. Huzzah, I forgot that. I think that actually did start in this game. The Flash Pokemon. You know what? I might have a use this Pokemon reward for this channel. Which wouldn't let you select permanent team members, mind you, but would let you select between whatever Pokemon I've currently caught and force me to use it for at least a few battles or things of significance. That's an idea. Can also have use an item or ban an item. Yeah, no, there's plenty of things I can do with Pokemon games. Of course, I've got most of them on a frickin' wheel that I spin in Crystal. Alright, this is the Root's first duplicate. I'm sure Blitzel is still here, and I'm sure Pidove is still here. Pidove. Pigeon, Pidove, yeah, probably Pidove. Judge Dredd, you go bye-bye, it's guard maiden time. Damn it! I faffed about instead of noticing that shaking grass. That was my fault. It was shaking its grass and I didn't, notice. Oof. That did much more than I would have hoped. But it's a Sunkern. I think even this low health I should be able to catch it. By the way, when I say use a Pokemon, right, I mean actually send it out into battle, not like just have it on the team. God, I'm glad nobody's actually here and paying attention, because if y'all were hearing what I'm saying, this is going to be the lost episode. Nobody's actually going to ever see it. I mean, I'll upload it to YouTube, but like nobody's even going to know it exists. Oh, for some reason I thought you had 57 HP, but... Still no item. So, the pickup is so inconsistent, but it's fine. C-Dot I do not already have. That is something to catch. Assuming I don't one-shot it with Psybeam, but it's... yeah, it's only... There we go, that should be number 34. No, we're good. Oops, did not actually mean to do that, but sure. Now, Team Plasma seems to use a lot of poison types. So I feel like having a guard maiden on my team might be helpful, but as a guard maiden, she's still a small and adorable Ralts. Does not take hits very well. Plus that moveset's... I mean, yeah, look at that. That was non-stab quick attack from a C-dot. Can't jump down the ledge if there is no ledge. Halo I've already got. Scrappy, eh? I don't think that'll let me hit flying types with ground type moves. Would be funny if that was how Scrappy worked, where you could basically hit anything that would normally be immune, or any type that would normally be immune to a specific type of move, no longer is immune to it if you've got Scrappy. Be interesting. I'm not 100% sure how Scrappy, or being Scrappy, makes it possible to hit ghosts, but... well, whatever. Damn it, I keep doing this where I get, like, within one spot. Ooh, Abra. Well, that thing's gonna just teleport away immediately. Yeah, see. That's something that I'm gonna come in with a quick ball later and get. Don't want to mess around with that. Ralts is okay. Ralts is a good psychic type. Here we go. What do we got in the shaken grass? It's an odd no. I've already caught one of those, so I could just take it out. Of course, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to take it out with Ralts by herself, but... well, no, okay, Ralts is doing fine. Yeah, Ralts is doing just fine. That should be in KO range for a side beam. Good job, Ralts. It's a good amount of XP. That's a good amount of XP. Now do it again. Wow, shaking grass seems to happen fairly... I mean, I guess because of how many Pokemon they actually hide in shaking grass in this, they kind of have to have it happen frequently. Oops. See, this was what I was afraid of. It actually does have physically attacking moves, and it can deal a good amount of damage should it so choose to, especially if it hits all 5 times like a cheater! Alright, it's fine. Albert! Oh, hey! I also saw that Lillipup has an item, so I'll get that afterward. Raltz's regenerator means that she regains some HP after switching out, which is nice. Leaf Tornado! Yes. Oh, hey, that was a critical. Okay, Heal Bell, good for everybody. Hidden Power. Good night. That deals with that, and I'll get a double level up out of that. Excellent. Don't need Lucky Chant. It's probably dumb for me not considering how many frickin' criticals I've gotten, but I've gotten hit with, but yeah, Guard Maiden regained HP with Regenerator, which was nice. And I can use that potion that I just got on Guard Maiden. How wonderful. But alright. I probably shouldn't, but let's go see what, now. Let's not go see. Let's go catch more Pokemon and maybe level up. Maybe level up Ralts one more time. Aha! You have been intimidated. Hidden Power Ground. You're grounded, buddy. That did a respectable amount. Ground is super effective on many things, one of which is poison, which I would rather use psychic moves on because you get stab in addition to being super effective. But like electric or rock or steel, ooh, Marie, this is a new one. I don't think electric types are immune to paralysis yet. This shouldn't be that. Yeah. Well, Reap's is solid. Well, Ampharos is a solid Pokemon. No nickname for that. Just keep them going. Tailo again. That's fine. Repeats are just a chance for XP growing. Huh. Oh no, growl on a special attacker. Help, help, I'm being repressed. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll just, I think we can just heal up Guard Maiden and try to take on Team Plasma. It's not a good idea. Nothing I have is a good idea. But I would like to make some story progress such that when a lot of the regulars come back next week, I should hopefully be able to stream this in full. So when a lot of the regulars come back on Wednesday next week, they'll be like, wait a minute, when did you do that? I'll be like, yeah, you missed it, I had a short stream. Who's your whatchamajiggetch? Hello. This is a single battle, right? Yeah, the double battle is the next one. Okay, good. Psych, poison types. Psybeam, the better move again. Hidden power would be super effective, but so is... Well, that sucks. Just for that, I'm doing this. There. You suck. You smell. You and your poison gas. Oh, numb. Well, fire weak to ground, not weak to psychic. This did not do as much as I had hoped it would. Let's see what a Psybeam does. Psybeam may still be the better answer, basically, no matter what. Yeah, it's just strong in its stab. Alright, I'm gonna get hit by the poison again. Not great. And Hound Hour is something I want to switch. Because I don't have that fairy type back me up. Judge Dredd. Well, I don't know why you were planning on using Roar on, a Pokemon. Well, first of all, doesn't Roar... Well, okay, Roar would have lower priority, but I switched in, so... I mean, if Lillipup takes you out, I will be very amused. Already done over half damage. Nope. The poison's gonna be a problem. Lillipup, you did very well for someone that wasn't supposed to be fighting, but... Back to Judge Dredd. There we go. Done and dusted. Good, good. Now, do I get healed up before the next battle? I don't remember. Okay, yes, but do you heal me up? I don't remember, and even if I did, I don't know if that would apply to this game. God, six in total. That Voltorb is very threatening. No, you did not heal me up. Can I at least take out the Zubat? No. Oh, Voltorb went after Staravia. Alright, fine. At least I took out the Zubat. And gained a level. Good job, Guard Maiden. Let's see. Hey, it's Albert. Albert's gonna do okay, I think. Down goes the Staravia, which is kind of unfortunate, but oh well. Prepare yourself for a leaf tornado. Right up your nose. Except your Voltorb, you don't have a nose. I wish you attacked the Voltorb, but whatever. Oh hey. This is useful. KOs that, so we're 3 down. Carvana is easy. Tentacool, not so much, but Carvana's easy. Yeah. That's gonna hurt. Ooh! Alright, that did significantly better than I thought it would. Alright then. This should... I mean, it's not going to do a ton against the... Yeah, but it does chip damage on the Pawniard and takes out the Tentacool. That's... Ow. But you raising its attack, you fool! Charon, you do not know how to use that Rock and Rolla very well, do you? Not very effective. Well, okay. At least that missed. So I got nothing that's going to be super effective on this thing. Or not very effective, so might as well go with the stab and... Okay, good. Hit the Rock and Roll. I don't care about that. That's going to faint it. Down goes Pawniard. Albert gains a level. And that's that. Phew! That was tough. They should have healed me up between battles. You'll return the Pokemon. That's fine and dandy, buddy. I need to heal up my Pokemon, 'cause that hurt. Hello. Oh, hey, the fishing rod. That's very useful and something that only pops up in post-game of the standard black and white. Seem healthy. It's not my fault. They got beaten up by Team Plasma. But don't worry, I made them pay. Oddly enough, Staravia is one of the lower level members of the main team. Must rectify that. Well, I say that. Snowy, I'm incredibly wrong. I'm also exhausted and started streaming almost 2 hours late today. This is just how these things go. Also, I don't actually know if you know why my schedule has gone completely kablooey this week. I know you've been to all of my streams this week, but, like, I don't think you've been around at any point when I've actually said what the heck's going on. But yes, thank you for, yay for your 3-stream streak. Like I said, I knew you were at all of the most recent streams. I did not, and I still do not know you were actually around when I said why I'm going crazy this week. And there goes the Marie. Alright, what should I talk about, Snowy? Endeavor's a fun one. Gen 5 soft reboot is better than Gen 8's. What the heck do you mean? Oh! Okay. You're talking specifically about Dexit. Yeah, no. Look, that's a no-brainer, Snowy. Because even if... So first of all, the idea that you would have to, or potentially want to play through a new Pokemon game with the new Pokemon of that region, but okay, I can respect that. That's very smart, and, you know, again, that's acceptable. And kind of having them only have, you know, Unova Pokemon available in Unova allows you to do that, allows you to get to meet all of the new Pokemon. However, you can still have all of the Pokemon in the, right, you can still obtain all 649 Pokemon in the same game, so you can, if you've got, you know, cartridges or friends or whoever, you know, multiple cartridges or friends or whoever that can trade with you, you're still able to make teams basically however you want to with the existing Pokemon at the time, of course. But it's still a smart and somewhat clever idea, and certainly better than what Gen 2 did with a lot of Johto Pokemon, or Pokemon introduced in Gen 2 that were only available in Kanto. Like, what the fuck was that? As for Gen 8's Dexit in general, I'm still very much anti not being able to obtain every Pokemon in every Pokemon game. Like, what kind of nonsense is that? And their bullshit excuses were just that. Bullshit. So yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with creating a region and only having new Pokemon in that region, as long as the other Pokemon are available or obtainable in that game. But artificially limiting what Pokemon can be obtained in a game, for, again, reasons that were never really... Like, the reasons were bullshit right from the start, and I think we all knew it. So, yeah, no. I mean, like, Blaze Black would not be the way that I'd recommend playing Pokemon Black the first... No, play the game proper the first time you play it. Then decide if you want the added difficulty and the easierness or easy and less difficulty obtaining non-Gen 5 Pokemon. But the soft limit, or the soft Dexit for Gen 5 was just that. It wasn't even really a Dexit, it was kind of a... It is kind of like what Snowy says. It is almost a reboot of sorts. But it's one that works, and it works really, really well, of course. Cave has Zubat in it, because Zubat's actually obtainable early enough in the game. Ouch. So yeah, no. a good topic, Snow, and certainly something probably would have been more entertaining if someone else was hanging out with me to talk about. But I like what Gen 5 did. I like only being able to obtain Pokemon of that generation in my first playthrough of the game, because that's kind of what and maybe that's because I find that disproportionately. Well, let me take a drink. I find that disproportionately, a heck of a lot of my favorite Pokemon are from Gen 5, and I can, and I think I do, attribute that to the fact that I was kind of forced to use them because of that soft reboot. Oh hey, it's Tsundere for Melee. He is such a great guy that you're not wrong, Snowy. Oop, what did I just do? He would know how to handle... He certainly wouldn't have screwed up his own stream like I just did. Also, let me see. I think I can register multiple items in this generation. Not that bag. God, I'm making so many mistakes that Melee absolutely wouldn't make. It's unacceptable that I am not perfect, and yet I'm trying to get Melee to notice me. Like, he's such a perfect guy that I should strive for, but I'm just... No, Melee never makes mistakes. Melee also, every time he goes to fish, Melee always catches a fish. Whereas I have failed how many times now? Failing is just what I do. Let's try here instead. Will the great and powerful Melee grace me with a fish? Yes, the great and powerful Melee has in fact graced me with a fish. What do we got? A tentacool! Hooray! I have not caught that yet. Praise be to Melee. Not only is it a fish, it's a poison type. Poison is his favorite type. So we will have another Pokemon for the collection. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. 37. It's a jellyfish. A fish counts as a jellyfish counts as a fish. It's a poison type, so I'm sure Melee would agree with me on this one. Probably. For once in my life, I have an opinion that Melee might agree with. Other than Melee being amazing, but, like, that's not really an opinion. That's just a fact of life, and you'd be silly to deny it. Another one. I don't need another one. Thank you for the generosity, Melee, but... Pineapple is not an apple. Yeah, that's what you say. It's an apple that has pines in it. Next thing you'll tell me that a pine cone is not a cone. I don't believe you. Diamond apple with pines in it. Sure, for all you know. Rock and roller. Glad I avoided that. Is that rock blast? Haha! Your magnitude. I can repel firepower of that magnitude. Because flying. I mean, sure, you can sand attack me now. I don't care. I'm about to start throwing Pokeballs, man. Hey, 38. You know, Melly would be far further along this quest to catch all the Pokemon than I am. No nicknames for Roggenrola. But yeah, Snowy, I was debating a couple of channel point rewards before you stopped by. Obviously, we'd probably have things like use or ban an item show up again, kind of like they do in standard Pokemon games. I would also potentially have a use a Pokemon reward. And as long as I've caught that, like, so you'd redeem the reward, I'd have to show you all the Pokemon I caught, and you get to choose one that I have to use in at least a couple of battles. And I don't mean wild battles, I mean like trainer battles. And by use, I don't mean like put on my team and have it sit on the bench. I mean actually throw it out against a trainer. But I haven't done that yet. Like I've said multiple times, it's just been a ridiculously scattershot week since I streamed this last week. I had anticipated having, you know, some time on Sunday to deal with channel point reward thoughts, reviewing things like how to obtain the national decks early, and documentation on this game, and I did not have that chance because of my grandmother passing away. So everything's been in flux and chaos since then. The streams do help my mental health. Again, I'll point that out as many times as necessary because I know some people might be dubious of the fact that I'm streaming when I should be. No, I've done everything that I can. I've been supportive to my mom. I've been supportive to my family at large. I need to take care of myself. So this is how I am taking care of myself. It's not the smartest thing to do, but it helps. It really, really does. But I might only go to my normal stream time today, which would be, you know, 11. Even though I started late, I'm tired. Streaming helpful, streaming not worth not getting enough sleep because I've got shit to do tomorrow. I will have shit to do for quite some time. Ooh. Aha! Oh no. Yes, there is other Pokemon, or there should be other Pokemon in the rustling grass. I'm sure of it. But rustling grass itself is rare, so we don't get to see that often. And then I think the Pokemon that would be other encounters are rarer encounters. So it's a rare encounter and a phenomenon. It's going to take a little time to find. And maybe there will be better ways to find or evolve stuff later on. So not too worried about that. Excellent. Level 20 for Kasha. Guess we're back to Judge Dredd. Got the escape rope from Lillipup. here, and then I think we'll actually go south on Route 3. Again, I know there's probably a ton of Pokemon so far on Route 3 and in the Wellspring Cave that I haven't caught yet. Oh well. Like, you see that I'm running into just duplicate after duplicate after duplicate on Route 3 already. So, not much sense in... I mean, okay, I think we're getting the dark grass coming up, but... Okay, I hit A before that random encounter started, but sure. Whatever boats your float. Acrobatics, because I know this hidden power is just hidden power flying, and acrobatics is just better. Don't risk water pulse for something that could have storm drain, as I learned earlier. An antidote. Hooray. You learn things? How is this? Reveal your secret, Magic Man. How do you learn things? Learning sounds difficult. This is definitely not a good battle for Judge Dredd. Well, for some reason he's got a double kick instead of shockwave, but sure. I don't think I can. No. Oh wait, I did. Aha! You fail. That was honestly unexpected. Another electric type. Why you have so many electric types? This is not nice. Send out Albert because Albert resists electricity. I don't have a ground type yet. I'm sure I can find ground types in that Wellspring Cave. Well, this is unfortunate. This is an unfortunate turn of events. Although I love how it was going to use Thunder Wave on a Pokemon that was weak to electric moves and only had 1 HP left. Yeah, smart AI as always. And there's a Flaffy. Thunder Shock. Wonderful. But that's not going to do much. Yeah, these tornadoes do alright. What does Hidden Power do? I don't remember if I tested yours, but it's still electric type. Neutral. Makes sense. Down goes Flaffy. Hooray! Schoolboy Al defeated. All right. Let's get Charon to explain that grass to us, because I have never seen this before. Oh no! Alright, there's another gym coming up. Oh god, there's another gym coming up, and it's gonna be miserable. Hey, it's a Vulpix! Snowy, look! Vulpix! has Drought, which is nice. We'll try to catch that Vulpix. So just get rid of the Hoppip, which is easy enough. This Hidden Power Flying is the weakest move Judge Dredd has. Oh god, I probably didn't need to use the weakest move Judge Dredd has. You do that, and then for your turn, we'll throw a Pokemon. What do you mean it's... What do you mean it's impossible to aim without being focused? There's only one Pokemon here. I'm sorry, what? Alright then. What the hell is that? That looks stupid. No. Why could I not catch one of those Pokemon? I am very confused and annoyed. Because, yes, okay, I get it. You can't throw it while there's two Pokemon on the... But there were not two Pokemon on the field anymore. There was one. Uh-oh. I've been caught. Oh, can they now? I don't think you're right about that. Oh god, you've got 4 Pokemon. Phanpy! Okay, good. If you've got a bunch of ground types, it's actually going to be okay for Judge Dredd. We can live with this. Use the Water Pulse. Water Pulse is good. Water Pulse is your friend. It will never betray you. Well, okay, never mind. I forget, Monkey's weak. Weak like Raditz. Well, that's not a ground type, so there goes my theory. But oh well. That still is easily dispatched by Judge Dredd. Hopefully that will be too. Now, not nearly as easily. Oh god, what the hell is it with everybody getting freaking criticals everywhere? Well, at least it missed. Hey, it's Woobat. Hooray for Woobat. Shirts. Well, isn't that lovely? That's fine, that's fine. Hidden power takes care of that. Just for a little variety. Excellent. Good job, team. Let's see if I can catch 2 more Pokemon. I should be able to catch 2 more Pokemon. Like, I know there's at least 2 more Pokemon in the frickin' dark grass. For some stupid reason, I couldn't catch it. Let's see if I can catch 2 more Pokemon before the end of the stream. I should be able. It's not doubling what I had last time, because I had 25 last time, but honestly, I wasn't. I was not here for a good chunk of the time. Like, I started late, so. I get a pass for not. Wow, it did almost as much damage to itself as I did with Water Pulse. And it did it again. I can live with this. It can't. I'm throwing a Pokeball, and hopefully this will be number 39. No! Why not? It's frickin' Hoppip. It's not even like it's that strong of a Pokemon. It should not be allowed to break out of Pokeballs when it's that low in health. Of course, Russell would say what I just said is blasphemy, but it's not inaccurate. The Cottonweed Pokemon. Man, I got the Waterweed Pokemon, the Cottonweed Pokemon. One of these days, I'm just going to have to make a team made entirely of weeds. The Dank Pokemon. Oh, hey, Growlithe. That's a new one. Alright, with the Intimidate and Judge Dredd being a weak monkey, I don't think Acrobatics is going to finish this in one shot. Oh, crit. Well, that just goes to show that they both suck. Because I didn't want you to do that, Judge Dredd. Just for that, I was going to go try to heal you, but you're staying paralyzed for a while, buddy. Badoo is good. Well, okay, Badoo isn't great, but Roserade is good. I have my grass type, though. Of course you are. Fine, let's use Hidden Power. Fine, you suck. Ah, Fire's power is weakened but not flying. Take this. Take this. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, that makes sense. It was a critical hit on top of a couple of growths, so... Still don't know what type your hidden power is. I don't know. It'd be kind of funny if it was dragon and would eventually become stab, but kind of seems like a waste. Oof. Well, yeah, this was before grass types were immune to moves like Stun Spore, Powder moves, as they were called, or as they are called. I need to buy more Pokeballs. But I'm close to Nacrene City, so I should wait until I get there. But dude, you are a freaking baby Pokemon. You are in low yellow health. Frickin' catch ya, goober. Thank you, jeez. Should not have taken 3 Pokeballs to catch you. Alright, good. 40 caught. I could go for more. I could try to get 50. But I'm not going to try to go 25 per episode because at some point I'm going to want to do some story progress more than I'm going to want to do some catching progress. See if I can't evolve or at least get Guard Maiden up another level before end of stream. That's probably my main priority, or should be my main priority. Is there another? There might be another trainer. Yes, you. 4 Pokemon. Whoop diddly ooper. I wish you had Water Absorb as your ability. That would have been better. Of course, yeah, you do that bloodshed. Oh god. Oh, speed. You're still gonna be faster, right? Yes. Okay, you probably aren't faster than this Talo anymore. This is gonna KO. No, it did not! I think I have more faith in my Pokemon. Judge Dredd, because Albert is weak to flying. Yeah, I figured that was coming. Here's Lotad, which was how I figured out that this hidden power, or how I started to figure out that this hidden power was flying type. But acrobatics is just superior, so... Alright, there we go. That ended up getting more experience for Judge Dredd than Guard Maiden, but I tried. I did try. But I think that was the last trainer on this route. I already have one, but I can still try to KO it, which is nice. Yeah, XP is XP. Of course, an odd no would be better for XP, but can't always find those. Already have one of you. Sand Veil, so if you start up a sandstorm, I'll be just as evasive as you. Alright, take this down, even though it was the one using takedown. Great Ball is decent. Another Marie. I determined earlier that even when ground is super effective, hidden power is weaker than Psy Beam. Aha! That's irony. That's hilarious irony. And not something that could happen in generations past Gen 5, I think. Yeah, this probably isn't going to do anything. Too little chances for grass to spawn or whatever. Oh, I also hear that other phenomenon. I don't remember if it's only one phenomenon allowed per route at a time. Let's see. I'm looking for shaken grass. Hey, I found it. Let's see what I can find. Oh, hey! Oh, hey! Well, this helps answer a question. I don't think this is going to take it out. Nope, not even close. So, okay, I can do that. Do I have anything with a move that'll put something to sleep or paralyze? I don't know, but I know starters don't exactly have very high hash rates. Alright, well, we'll put Judge Dredd there because Judge Dredd's gonna deal with water-type moves. Of course, it's using a normal-type move, but that's to be expected. dive ball? Sure, it says live underwater, but like Oshawott is a water type. Well, hooray! We caught ourselves another Universe starter. No nicknames for that at the moment. I don't even remember. I think Castelia City is where the name raider is, so it's going to be a little while. But I got Oshawott. Now I just got to figure out where to catch Tepig, and I can use Tepig on my team. Alright. There's your regularly scheduled odd no. Also, that's 41. I almost forgot to put that in as a record catch, or as a recorded catch. That would have been a problem. Yeah, always with the berries with you. There you go. Just make it easier on yourself to get KO'd. Level 19, excellent. Shockwave! Ditch Growl for that. That's convenient. Wonder if I can also get Tepig here. In the rustling grass. Probably not. Probably put Oshawott and Tepig as rustling grass encounters in 2 different routes just to make it slightly easier, but you never know. Like I said, I have not reviewed the documentation. I should review the documentation, but have not done so. Let's see. No rustling grass, which is a shame. Alright, let's just go down instead. See if I can get anything in this tall grass. Or dark grass. Growlithe, redemption time, maybe. Intimidate. Not unuseful. Let's try a hidden pen. Must be speed tide. Excellent. That is 42. No nicknames for that. It's fine. probably. Ooh, wait, I saw Lillipup had an item. Ultra Ball! Yes, good job, Lillipup. Really helping out the team. Oh, are you also a trainer? Yes, I forgot about you. That's fine, that's good. Edgar! Edgar. Not Edward, Edgar. Good, good. Intimidate the Shinx. It's gonna intimidate me right back, but I don't care. I'll use physical attacks. Whereas, yeah, Shinx does. Although, to be fair, despite being intimidated, that still hurt! Also, Shockwave on Ralts, it really does occur to me that's a good strategy for dealing with Charon's Staravia for a little while. Ah, that is Dark type. Also inconvenient type, but I can handle it because it's part grass. More intimidate, well, foul, but that's just not great. That is also way too early to be learning a move like that. Like, foul play is way too strong for you to just be learning it willy-nilly. Luxio, eh? We're gonna bait and switch. I want to get Ralts in, but I don't want her to switch in on an attack. Which, to be fair, she wouldn't have here, but there was no way to know that. Yeah, with that charge, this is gonna KO Bidoof easily. No, not Dr. Doof. Get in the Intimidate, which will lower Spark's power. Send in the Albert. Yeah, Spark's not going to do much against you. Ooh, that was useful. Accuracy lower. I forgot that Leaf Tornado could do that. Yay for criticals! Lumbre! That probably can't KO Guard Maiden in the first try. Yeah, Fake Out's not that strong. We're going back to Albert, so we only split the XP 2 ways instead of 3. Grass moves are neutral on Lombre. And again with the accuracy lower. I can live with that. Alright, let's use... I don't remember if Vine Whip's 100% accurate, but let's use Vine Whip. There we go, the critical hit probably helped, maybe. Albert's level 20. Leech Seed, oh yes. Did you Vine Whip for that? Even though I just won using Vine Whip, Leech Seed is very helpful. Alright. $282 XP away. Let's get to Nacrene and then we'll double back, because I don't think that there's anything immediately that happens. Uh-oh. Oh, at home, yes. Nobody knows. I am very relaxed. I am the most relaxed. Just don't question all the tense muscles. What do you want? Go away. Sunstones? Hello, Uzi. How are you, sir? I think sunstones are used to evolve, Hoojamawatsits. And by Hoojamawatsits, I think I mean Sunkern. Where is Sunkern? What did I do with Sunkern? Caught one, right? I did catch one, right? I thought I caught one. I guess I KO'd it. Oh, I have been in a world of pain and chaos. My grandmother passed away on Saturday, which was difficult because it was Sabbath, and we were getting kind of piecemeal information from New Jersey, and that just made things rough. Then my mother, whose mother just passed away, so it's my mom's mom passed away. Then my sister and brother-in-law all went out to New Jersey last weekend. Then my bubby made stupid funeral arrangements, so she's not getting buried until the upcoming Monday, so I guess my brother and I are going out to New Jersey this weekend, and it's total chaos and anarchy. Somehow or another, though, my mom consulted rabbis and they said she could start sitting Shiva today, so she did. She didn't have to wait 10 days for her mom to be buried before starting the Shiva process. Which is, for those who don't know, that's just like an intense mourning period for 7 days after the passing of an immediate relative. And one of the reasons why it's bad that it's so long between when my grandma died and when she's getting buried is, theoretically, you're supposed to remain in kind of a limbo state where you're not allowed to do certain things, but you're also not in the full state of mourning until you actually have your body buried, because Jews prioritize burying the bodies quickly, right? When someone passes away, we don't want their body to remain, like, as the last sign of respect, or, okay, here's Sunkern, and apparently I didn't catch one. But yeah, as basically like a last bit of respect for the individual who passed away, you don't leave their body just lying around. You bury it properly as quickly as possible, but the way my grandmother handled the arrangements, it just... I can't. I cannot. But yeah, like I said earlier, that does mean that I will not be streaming on Bulbagarden's channel on Sunday, and I will also not be streaming on this channel on Monday because I will be... I mean, let's say I even make it back from New Jersey in time to stream. I don't think I'm going to want to. Alright. So I should be able to, I should be able to evolve that immediately. Not that... Okay, Sunkern is useless, Sunflora is useless. But it's another spot in the dex. It's another slot in the dex that would have been taken. That will be filled. And that's important. Because this is a catch-em-all run. Oh, hey. Lillipup has another item. That's wonderful. Well, that's fine. I still have Vibrant. I'm still annoyed that Pokemon can only still have 4 moves after all these years. Boo. Guardian's gotta be very close to evolving. It's another Sunkern. That's fine. Judge Dredd, you handle this. I know that that's a grass type and you're a water type, but you've got flying moves. Simple actually makes that incredibly effective. Let's grab that item from Lillipup before I forget. Potion. It's helpful. Yeah, this'll do it, I hope. Hooray for Thunder Wave. And by hooray, I mean boo. Yeah, I've had rotten luck with that. Today especially, with being paralyzed, or fully paralyzed, very frequently. See, there you go again. That's ridiculous that happens so often. I'd say, meanwhile, my opponents are never fully paralyzed, but I don't actually paralyze them, so... Alright, level 20 for Guard Maiden. Therefore, another evolution. Also, I don't remember if I actually put... Sunkern. I think I did put Sunkern on. I can check because I remember which 142 was. So I'll check the boxes when I grab a Sunkern. When I grab Sunkern to evolve it. which I'll do right now, because that was my... Again, for some reason, I just got it in my head. I didn't want to leave the route until Guard Maiden evolved. But this gym is going to probably be tough. I mean, again, gym leaders in this game, I believe, have 6 Pokemon. I don't have anything that's going to be useful against normal types. Although, there are fighting types that I could catch if I absolutely needed to. Wait a minute. Now. Move Pokemon. That's going to make life much easier. Yeah, okay. Sunkern was 43. We'll swap out Bidoof for a moment. And where are them Sunstones at? Oh, first of all, I should sort this, but... 6 Sunstones? Ridiculous! I don't think there even are... Okay, maybe Eevee to Espeon is Sunstone in this? I don't remember, but I don't think there are... Sunkern to Sunflora, Gloom to Blossom... Those are the 2 that I can remember off the top of my head. Also, I need to sort this. I don't remember how. What button do I use to sort? I'll figure it out. I do need more Pokeballs, though. Let's see. First of all, actually, the other question is, what do you have? Mostly worthless stuff. Spend all my money on these things again. Again, a strategy in this game is to remain as broke as frickin' possible, so that if I get beaten, they're not taking any of my money. Joke's on you, I don't have any. I spent it all on Pokeballs. What are you gonna do about it? Nuff 'em! Well, you're worthless now. And certainly, I think, worthless in this game. Hooray! Curly is very friendly with me. Shroomish for a Ponyta. Well, I would, but I don't have a Shroomish. Ponyta good. But yeah, even the in-game trades in this have been changed. I swear there was an item here somewhere. How do I not have... I feel like I should have the dowsing machine auto... Oh. I don't actually remember when one gets the dowsing machine in this game. X items, I don't use them. Who are you and what do you want? Who are you and what do you want? Both of you are pointless. Okay, that's a Berg. I chose Snivy. And she gives me a miracle seed. Isn't that lovely? I probably shouldn't have answered that because I'll get a miracle seed very quickly. Whereas I think the Mystic Water's gotta wait for a while. You can lie, it's not like she'll be able to tell. Sunflower I do not want or need. Well, not at this point anymore. It's evolved and it's no longer a burden for me. No, don't go to the gym yet. An evil in-character is gonna show up and wreck your dreams. Bleh. And I don't think this goes anywhere, so that's fine. I think that might actually be it for Nacrene City, aside from the cafe and the gym. And that's kind of when I say aside from, those are kind of the two biggest parts of the city. And what do we got in here? A soda pop. It is, in fact, Wednesday for 14 more minutes. Boy, was I lucky. Actually, according to this clock, 6 more minutes. So I just squeaked that in. Alright. There's Pokemon to catch and there's other things to do here in the Pinwheel Forest. And a super potion over there. TM94 Rock Smash! Pinwheel Forest. I don't have any antidotes. But it doesn't really matter because these dorks are here. Ridiculous. Hello, nurse. Peony. Let's see how well. Well, okay, Guard Maiden's not going to fare incredibly well because this is more of a special wall, but she did evolve, and this is good. Oh, come on. What is it with this today? Copycat. Good. Hit yourself in confusion, too. I wish it had done that. That would have been funny. Aha, well, you are confused now, so you really are a copycat. That's not going to do much. And again with this. Ridiculous. Watch how you don't do... Okay, you did it, too. I would have been very mad if you didn't. The dread. And here comes the double slap. We all knew this was coming. Water pulse. Okay, at least I get lucky with the secondary move effects, but... Is acrobatics gonna do? Yeah. Okay, it's not just me that's unlucky with confusion, it's everybody who's unlucky with... I wonder if they increased, like, the base for how often you get fully paralyzed, or how often you hit yourself and it's the one thing I can potentially think of. It makes none sense, but they changed a bunch of other stuff about the game, so who knows? Ah, skull. You know, we'll ditch water pulse for that. Scald is objectively better. Alright. Grab an ether from there. And you know what I think? I think we'll leave the exploration of Pinwheel Forest for next time. One thing I can do now, and I think I will try, I don't intend to take on the gym right now, I am not ready. But, let's see. You again. You again. This will be the last thing that I do before ending the stream for today. 5 Pokemon. Oh, it's a double battle. Do I have a... Yeah, this'll work. Maybe. Well, the double intimidate right off the bat's good. Levitate's helpful with the ground type out. Drillbur's good, though. Like, Drillbur's very good. It's a pity the fairy type doesn't exist yet. I don't like Contour. It's difficult to take out. Oh, well, I mean, I could use Hidden Power, but like Hidden Power is ground, and I clearly know that it has Levitate. Alright, Drillbur done. Okay, excellent. attack missed. I think one more shockwave will take out the Bronzor. You can wing attack the Zorua. Which did not one-shot it. I am not thrilled. That's gonna hurt. That did indeed hurt. There's Vulpix, another fox. We'll keep going. Psybeam, and you can quick attack the Zorua. Level 21 for Kasha, which is good, and yeah, that was wishful thinking. Fine then, Judge Dredd. And you can wing attack him. Even with Sun up, and this is Gen 5, so this lasts for a while. Yeah, Skull's gonna do a good amount. And Flame Burst. Ow. One final quick attack should take care of this, and that'll be the end of this trainer. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's good. Yeah, you need power, and like, here before I even get the second gym, you're already invoking a legendary Pokemon. Wonderful, buddy. Clearly there's nothing suspicious about you whatsoever. Go heal up, and that's gonna do it. Again, I know, short stream today. I did end up going a little later than I was originally intending to. Not going to try to go the full 4 hours. It's been, 3 hours, or 2 hours, 45 minutes-ish. And I'm exhausted already, so it's just not going to happen. Buy some more of those. And buy one more green ball. Like I said, you can't steal my money if I don't have any money. Alright, yeah, so that's gonna do it for today. I think. Caught 20 more Pokemon, which was significantly better than I thought I would do. Some of them were evolutions, but necessary evolutions and team evolutions. We're making progress. Made it to Nacrene City. We're not going to get the second gym badge today. We will probably get the second gym badge after exploring the outer part of Pinwheel Forest next time. But let's do standard outro stuff. So, if you only caught part of the VOD because you didn't think that I was going to be streaming tonight, you can catch the full thing over on my YouTube channel over there. If you were watching this on YouTube, you can catch me streaming on my Twitch channel over there. Normally, and this was hardly a normal week, but normally I start streaming at 7:30 p.m. US Central Time. Again, it is Central Standard Time now. We flipped the clocks back this past weekend. Monday evenings Apollo Justice, Wednesday evenings Pokemon Blaze Black. However, I will not be streaming this upcoming Monday, most likely. And then the other thing to mention is you can also usually find me on Bulba Garden's Twitch channel over there, where normally I would stream Pokemon Crystal starting at 8:30 a.m. US Central Time, but again, not this upcoming Sunday, because I will be flying out to New Jersey to attend my grandmother's funeral. Hooray for that. There are other content creators on Bulba Garden's Twitch channel, though, so you can check them out. I believe CapsFan will be streaming tomorrow night, finally back to his caps lock after wasting his time for several weeks with that Fracocta Z-A game. There's also Dawning Winds, who will be streaming Saturday evening with Pokemon artwork. Shield, or Abby, will probably be streaming Friday. Cap streams Saturday mornings also with Mystery Dungeon mornings, and Moshi hasn't been feeling well, but hopefully they'll be able to stream on Monday. I don't know why I went over all that. This isn't the Bulba Garden channel. I guess I'm kind of used to doing this when I've got Pokemon stuff in. But whatever. That is going to do it for me for today. For those of you who did stop by, I appreciate you a lot. And for those of you who end up watching this on the YouTube channel, I appreciate you too. But of course, as always, I am Maniacal Engineer, and I'm never going to give you up, never going to let you down. Thank you all for watching, and God bless this mess. I'll see y'all probably next Wednesday when hopefully this shit dies down and I finally get a couple of weeks peace before my trip to Tokyo. Oi.